Good afternoon.
Hi, Reno.
Hello.
Thank you. First of all, I'd like to thank you very much for joining us today, for being here to celebrate the birth of a very unique educational organization. But first of all, before I forget, I'd like to thank all the board members for their unconditional support and commitment. And I particularly want to acknowledge our President Frank Wrigley for his incredible leadership, hard work to ensure that we continuously move forward toward our quest. Frank, can you, I know you are very shy and humble, but please get up. Frank and I have worked on 3 different organizations, and I have to say, is the only one who keeps me under control, so thank you, Frank. Also, our gratitude to Jim Murren for believing in our vision, and to everyone at Onda and the Mirage for sponsoring today's luncheon. Thank you very much, Felix. You know, our mission is a very serious one. And being here today, I know you recognize how critical the quality of education is for our children and for every child in this community, because they are, after all, our future. Almost a year ago, we all took a big leap of faith, not knowing where this idea would take us. From the start, our motto, Finis Origine Pendet, has been our guide, and it is one of the most important motivations behind our work. Finis Origine Pendet, in English, is simply the end depends upon the beginning. And the reason why we have a griffin in our logo is because the griffin was one of the symbols of higher education during the Greek and the Latin times. The Las Vegas Business Academy believes that we have the resources and determination to create the future leaders in our community. We know there is a lot of talented college graduates who desire an MBA and have the leadership skills to do great things, but they don't have the financial means to achieve them. The Academy will make graduate school possible for an elite group of scholars if they have the right ambitions and qualification to be the best of all. Only the brightest and most resourceful will be selected, because we will offer much more than only an academic degree. Once selected, our scholars will have to perform specific assignments under the direction and the guidance of the board members. They will be exposed to many different aspects of businesses to better understand and appreciate how all the elements work together. As I speak, we already have on their disposal, architecture, law, media, public relations, marketing, food and beverage, medical, banking, automotive industry, music and sport industry, and many more to come. After the first year, once we know their field of preference, we will send them to one of the top universities in the world for specific courses so that they can receive the best education possible. So if St. Andrew in Scotland offers the best marketing courses and our students wants to be a chief marketing officer, we will send him to St. Andrew in Scotland. And he will study for 6 weeks, but he will also be able to work. We will find him a job in order for him to understand also how people in other countries think and operate. We will mentor them for the duration of the master program and expose them to the fundamentals of ethical business practice. And more importantly, we will show them not how to be politically correct, but rather how to be truthful and share their opinion openly and sincerely, and to motivate others to do the same. We will teach them that problems are not problems. There are opportunities that needs to be dealt with, because doing the right thing is what is expected from us, not only from our bosses, but from our family, from our colleagues, and from the people who work for us. We believe in the word that Socrates said almost 3,000 years ago, a man's character is his fate. Therefore, we will stress upon our students the meaning of a person of character throughout their training. Before graduating, we will give our students the opportunity to work directly with some of our best community leaders, because it's important for them to understand the strategic sense behind a successful business. In return for this extraordinary opportunity, our students will make a 5-year commitment to stay in our community and use their newfound abilities here to help create a more vibrant and prosperous Southern Nevada. So upon graduation, once the learning circle is complete, our students will interview with each board member and their respective company. This personal interaction will give you the opportunity to benefit from their talent, and most importantly, from your financial investment in the Las Vegas Business Academy. Simply put, our mission is a very ambitious program that will create the Navy SEALs business leader of Las Vegas. So almost a year later, where are we with our bold idea? We are proud to announce that we have established an alliance with UNLV College of Hotel Administration and the Lee Business School. And most importantly, we are almost ready to interview our first students, with the Academy first class of scholars beginning next fall. Fundraising is off to a strong start, thanks to the generosity of many of you and others who could not attend the lunch today. And we have significant corporate and individual donors who have already joined us. We are also pleased to announce that we have developed something very unique that no other organization has ever done before, a prestigious Academy Award that will attract the interest of academic leaders and professors worldwide, which will benefit both our academy and the master programs at UNLV. The winner will be selected and will be presented a check and an award in May 2013. In addition to that, we also have created an international writing competition for students all over the world, based on a crime story around one of our Las Vegas resort properties, which we believe will help generate, again, publicity for the Academy, for the university, and for the city of Las Vegas. Most probably we will ask them to do something around the Mirage, because knowing Felix is so into crime, you know that.
Yes, Jim and I are both puzzled by that.
Yeah, we're taking notes.
And finally, we are also working on a unique loyalty program for those who follow us on social media, which will encourage them to increase their support of our efforts. And finally, we are planning several spectacular events for the coming months, including our first gala in October, and one more that I want to mention, called the Brawl of the Meatballs, where Rino Armeni will challenge everybody in this Galactica on who does the best meatballs. And of course, it will be a huge party with music, wine, entertainment, and a lot of local people providing their special recipe of meatballs, but I know I'm gonna be the winner because I know how to make meatballs. So, as we look to the promise of what can be, we are mindful of the phrase written 2,000 years ago by a not very known Roman poet. His name was Malleus, who said, finis origine pendet. So, the beginning starts with you. Please join us today. Thank you for coming. And now, please enjoy the lunch that is being provided by the Mirage. Thank you. Well, the time has come for me to introduce our keynote speaker, Jim Murren. A remarkable and compassionate leader, a loving husband, and a caring father. I met Jim when he first came to town many years ago. I believe it was his second week here. And we were having dinner, and Terry Lani was there, and Terry says to me during dinner, Rino, please do me a favor, take Jim under your wings. Well, after spending time with him and become close friends, it was me who realized that I should be under his wings, as his wisdom and leadership has affected not only me, but many in this great city of ours. He has rewritten the history of MGM Resorts and gave new hope to many families during our latest financial crisis. But more important, him and his wife Heather have done so much in such little time for our community. We applaud his commitment and generosity, and we thank him for being here today. Thank you, Jim.